Hello, party people! Hello! It is Randy for Thunderhorse Descendant. I am here today in the yard. I know, you're like, what are you doing? I'm in the yard. So, me and Mr. Bunsen just got back from the vet, and poor Mr. Bunsen has crystals in his bladder, and so he's just having a time. And so I was going to skip this video today, but I was like, no, we can do it. I'm going to go outside where it's sunny and not freezing cold with the air conditioning. And we are going to soldier on. So this is project number two of June, June Bargain Bead Box 2022. So this is a knotted bracelet. So we are going to be using the tweezer today. So let's get down to the mat and hopefully get this done before the sun goes down. And see what we can come up with. Here we go. Alright, party people, here we are on the mat. I am going to have to stand up to do this, but hopefully you guys will be able to see what I'm doing. Might be a little shadowy, but it is what it is. So, here's what we are using. So this is that one strand of the crystals. And these few little spacer stars. Now, I was going to use this, but the truth is that that's not going to work. So, I have picked out my own clasp to use. If you've been following along, you know that we are making... There's a bee! Hi, Mr. Bee. Please go away from my face. Okay. So, you know that we are making bracelets. And this one should be pretty easy. Another fun fact about these types of projects with the knotting is that they're easy to travel with, so you can do it outside. It's a lot easier to do when you're not trying to do it on camera, but you know what I'm saying. So, if you need a project to travel with, this is always a good one. So first things first, I'm going to be using Ceylon. So I was going to use this brown color, but then I found that I had this little extra piece left over from our last project, which already has a needle on it, or I had put super glue on this end, so it's stiff. So I was like, oh, I'll just use that because that'll be good. So, if you're not aware how to do that, all you do is you take your string, cut it, and then you get a little piece of plastic. You put a little piece of super glue in there, Loctite, and then you just fold it over your string like this, and you just go like that, and then you let it dry and it becomes like this. Okay, then we give it a little snip, a little side cut so that it's sharp, and we can get it through our beads. Easy peasy. Okay, I'm going to attempt to set down. We shall see how that goes. Okay, so it doesn't really matter which end you decide to start with. I'm just going to start with this end. This is just from a toggle, random gold toggle I had laying around. And this is a larger lobster claw. So this is how I'm going to go. You can go however you'd like. This is what I'm going to do. Ooh. Alrighty, and then all we're going to do here is start on the end. So to start, sorry, I'm trying to make sure you guys can see. To start, it's a little shadowy. To start, all you have to do is simply tie a knot, surgeon's knot. So we're going to go 1, 2. Okay, so we got 2 wraps on this same one here, and we're just going to pull. Okay. We're going to go again. 1, 2. And that's all I'm going to do to secure it. So what I do for this is I do like a little carousel to get it started. So basically all I'm going to do is I'm going to create a 1/2 inch knot around. Okay, now there's stuff going on. What the heck? So if you just keep tying with the same string, you're going to get that carousel effect. Kind of like when you made friendship bracelets for your friends when you're little. Alright, easy peasy. So now that's done. I'm not going to worry about this little thing right now. All I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my knot. Or my beads, I'm sorry. I'm going to put on a spacer. And then I'm going to put on 3 of these beads. You guys, I don't know what this guy's doing over here. But that's the breaks. Okay. Put on 3 of these beads. I'm going to put on spacer. And then we're going to get our tweezer. So if you want this tweezer, the Beadsmith diamond tweezer fine tip, the one that I use, we do have some available on Thunderhorse Descendant. They're $2.99. Smashing good deal. So now I'm going to try to sit so you can see what I'm doing. So here's what we're going to do. It's really simple. So we're going to grab a hold of our beading, go around 2 fingers to where your 2 fingers meet. We're going to go through there once, twice. Okay? We're going to then take the tweezer, go through the loop. Let me take it off so you can see. Go through the loop and grab on to the thread with the tweezer above the bead. So you're going to want to grab on so it's really snug, because wherever you grab onto, this is where your knot is going to end up. So you want to leave this loop on this side of the tweezer. You're going to pull the tail down. Okay. And then you are going to get your tweezer out of there and push the knot with your tweezer. Okay, so you can push your bead forward to kind of lock that knot into place. Make sure that your bead isn't going to go over the top of it. And this is what we got. So for this bracelet, I think what I'm going to do, oh my, I'm going to do spacer and bead, spacer, bead, spacer. And so you can see here that, oh, I gotta put my last bead on there. So these, one set is not going to have in between spacers, and one set is. Now that's just up to you. I just thought it would be fun to do. I don't know if I'm going to actually have enough spacers to do that, but it is what it is. So then again, we are just going to go around 2 fingers where they meet, come through here once, twice. Get the tweezer, go through the loop, grab a hold tightly above where the beads are at. You have your loop on the tweezer, And then you pull this down. There's an aloe plant in here. Can you guys see this? Anyways. Then you pull the tweezer out and pull it down. And that is going to be the pattern. I think I'm going to like it. Oh, I just threw that one way over. So for this one, I'm not going to have spacers in between. Just the 3 beads and then a spacer on each end. So, yeah, I think it's pretty good. So again, here we go. We go around 2 fingers. 1, 2. Through the loop. Grab a hold of the string. Pull it down. Smashing. Okay, so I think I am going to have to go get a few more spacers because we're not going to have enough. So I'll meet you back at the end when we're to the end here, because I'm just going to repeat this until I'm done. Okay guys, here I am at the end. So I only have 1 bead left, but I do believe that this is going to fit my 6 1/4 inch wrist. If you wanted to add this, you'd get a little more length. But what I would suggest you do, if you have a larger wrist than that, or if you wanted to make this a little bigger, you could do on the end here, you could do like a little smidge of just spacers on each side to give you that length, or you can add extender links onto here. So since we're going to be using a lobster, it makes it really easy to just use extender links. Or sometimes what I even do is I'll put my lobster, like say I make my bracelet too long, because I get into knotting and then I'm just like, oh, I really like this. And I just keep going. But I've even taken a oval jump ring and connected it on one of my knots. Use this as a little charm to hang down, and then you can still use it as a, you know, as a lobster. So I really like these a lot. Anyways, here we go. I don't know, they're cutting wood or something. It's Minnesota. So here's what we're gonna do to finish this off is I am going to put my lobster claw onto here. I'm gonna turn it this way just so it makes it a little bit easier. So I put my lobster claw on here, and I'm kind of going to just use it like a charm. So I'm going to put it on there, and then I'm going to, again, tie a double knot. And I'm going to snug up right close to the lobster. Oh, I got wrapped around there. Okay. I'm just going to tie this extra knot. So then when I fold it over, it kind of gives it a place to lay. Makes the thread a little stronger. And then what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to do a 1/2 inch knot. So you could actually make this a little bit longer if you want to. So I'm going to do a 1/2 inch knot right here. Ooh. Get down there, you. So this, it's going, I hope you guys can see this. It's going to give it a place to kind of lay this 1/2 inch knot that I'm tying right here. And then I'm going to do it again. So all I'm doing is I'm taking my string and I'm going around everything and then going through this hole right here. This is going to create a 1/2 inch knot. And then you're just going to lay it down where you want it. And you're going to pull it. And you're going to go over the top of the string that's already presently there, and you're going to create that carousel that you did on the other side. Okay. So we're still going. Tighten that up. As you can see, the carousel is starting to form. This one is a little looser than I would actually like it to be, but it is what it is. I could probably get one more in there. So my purpose with using this teal string was A, I had some left over from another project. B, the string is meant to be seen with the knots, right? And on the end. So I like that it's kind of like a bright color. It's my personal preference. So now what we're going to do to just finish this off, my thread zapper still broke, y'all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit these with a little dab of glue on the knots. Okay, right up where that string is coming out. And on this side. And then we're going to give them a cut. Okay. Oh, we got a little rap music in the background. Yeah, we're doing good. This outside beading. So we're gonna let those dry. Now let me tell you this. This was so fast to do. I probably could have done the whole thing on camera and it still would not have been a very long video at all. But you guys, they're so fun and they look nice and they're actually really wearable. I have a couple of that I wear. I've made manifestation bracelets. This is kind of a play off of my manifestation bracelet. And I wear that one all the time. I wear it, number one, mainly because it fits me. I've made it to fit me, so I really like to wear it because it fits me. But also because of all my manifestation charms and things that I put on there. But it's very comfortable. So that's that. And I am very hard on my jewelry. I've never had a problem with this Ceylon string, doing it the same way that I've done here. Things, you know, breaking or anything. I've never had a problem. So I'm very confident in that. But also, you guys, this would make a really cute necklace. Like if you had more beads or if you got going on the knotting and you like the knotting, this would make a really cute necklace with these little tiny spacer stars. And I'm thinking that I might have to order some more of them using my coupon. Because, you know, if you get the Bargain Bead Box, you get a coupon. And they always have excess little things left over from their boxes on their sister website. So I'm just cutting right next to. I did put super glue on this tail, so it is gonna be a little bit like sticking out there for a minute and wait for it to completely dry up. If it does start to fray, I'll hit it with the lighter because, like I said, my thread zapper's not working. It's still a little bit tacky, probably because we're outside. Give it a little hot minute. But we did have this one bead. You could even, you know, wind that up and put it on the end here, or stick it on the middle over here. That would look cute. You got two little spacers. I don't have any wear out here, but that would be cute if you just randomly stuck this one little bead somewhere. Anyways, as I was saying, you can order these from the website. I'm sure they're not much. I think I'm going to use my coupon to order some more because they really do work good for these knotting projects. The reason that you want to kind of make sure you have a smaller bead or something, I usually, sometimes if I don't have a bead, I'll use a seed bead. But it's because if the bead hole that you're working with is too big, the knot will go through. So you want a smaller something. So I really do like these tiny little guys. And they look nice. Okay, so I think we're pretty well good. Pretty well good. And get this on myself. Always a thing. Oh, got to be able to open the lobster. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Everybody always laughs at me when I try to put my own bracelets on. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, it even ended up being a little bit larger. So you know what? I think we're going to be fine. Because look, I thought I was like, oh, it should probably just fit me. But it actually is probably an average 7. So there we go with Randy not being able to like measure a bracelet, but it is what it is. That's good. That means it'll fit more people. So let me flip you over here. Okay, so this is my neighbor doing all the things. That's too close. Too close, man. Oh, you know, look at my trash barrel. Cripes. Let me move over. You can see I do so much beading outside. I'm going to try to do more beading outside just for funsies, but anyhow. So here's my bracelet. So like I said, now it's probably an average 7, which is good because it'll fit more people, but I really do like it. It's fun. It's summery. It's got that clip on there, so you can just like, that little tiny clip, you guys, I couldn't do it. I don't know. I mean, this would work for chain, but I couldn't do it. So I had to use this bigger lobster one. I really prefer that anyway. I actually like the style of these because I always fumble so bad putting my own bracelets on anyway. Anywho, so here we are. Project number 2. Just having a wonderful time in the yard. Got some coffee therapy going on. I hope y'all are having a wonderful, spectacular, amazing beading day. If you are, please let a girl know. I hope you liked my outside video. It might have been a little weird, and the lighting might have been a little weird, and the noise might have been a little weird. But you know what? We're a little weird. We got a beautiful bracelet out of it, so that's good. I'll get you guys some pictures. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave this a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!